If you're flying after 65, airlines are required to give you 15 free things that most seniors never claim. Senior travel, airline secrets, and free things airlines must give you after 65 are about to change how you fly forever. Most seniors miss out on free airline perks they've already paid for, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to ask for. The final perk number 15 is the most surprising and valuable one that could save your entire trip. Subscribe now because these are the airline secrets every senior traveler deserves to know. Flying after 65 doesn't have to be stressful or expensive when you know what airlines are legally required to provide. These aren't optional favors or things you need to feel embarrassed about requesting. These are your rights as a passenger, and senior flight hacks like these can transform your travel experience from frustrating to fantastic. Before we dive in, subscribe to our channel right now and check the links in the description for some hand-picked travel essentials that could literally save your life on your next adventure. Let's start with perk number 1, wheelchair and mobility assistance. Every major airline in the United States must provide free wheelchair service from the curb to your gate, and this applies whether you use a wheelchair regularly or just need help walking long distances through those massive airports. You don't need to prove a disability or show documentation. Simply request it when booking or call the airline at least 48 hours before your flight. This service includes getting you through security, to your gate, and onto the plane. Mary from Phoenix told me she avoided a painful 2-mile walk through Dallas-Fort Worth Airport just by requesting wheelchair assistance, and it didn't cost her a penny. Perk number 2 is pre-boarding rights. And this is where senior travel tips get really valuable. Airlines must allow passengers with disabilities or mobility issues to board before anyone else, including first-class passengers. This gives you time to settle in, store your belongings, and get comfortable without the rush and stress of crowds pushing past you. You don't need special documentation for this either. When you get to the gate, simply inform the gate agent that you need pre-boarding assistance due to mobility concerns. Flight attendants and ground crew are required to assist you with lifting and storing your carry-on luggage in the overhead compartments. Don't struggle or risk injury trying to hoist heavy bags above your head. This assistance is completely free and part of their job responsibilities. Robert from Tampa said this service saved his back and his vacation when he was traveling with medical supplies that made his bag heavier than usual. But before we get to perk number 4, here's something that will shock you about medical equipment. Perk number 4 covers medical equipment exemptions, and this is huge for senior flight hacks. Mobility aids, CPAP machines, oxygen concentrators, and wheelchairs never count against your baggage allowance. That means your CPAP machine, walker, or oxygen concentrator flies completely free, even on budget airlines that charge for everything else. Airlines cannot charge you extra baggage fees for medically necessary equipment, and this includes the carrying case and accessories that go with your devices. Perk number 5 is TSA Cares Assistance, a free program that most travelers have never heard of. If you request it 72 hours in advance, TSA will provide a passenger support specialist to escort you through security screening. This person helps you navigate the process, explains what's happening, and ensures you get through smoothly. Call the TSA Cares helpline at 855-787-2227, and they'll coordinate with your departure airport to have someone meet you at the checkpoint. Now here's perk number 6 that gets better as you get older. TSA screening adjustments for seniors 75 and older mean you don't always need to remove shoes, light jackets, or belts during screening. The TSA recognizes that removing and replacing these items can be difficult and time-consuming for older travelers. While you might still need to remove items if they trigger the scanner, the initial screening process is more accommodating for your age group. Perk number 7 is something airlines almost never advertise, but it can save you hundreds in rebooking fees. Free rebooking during cancellations and delays is your legal right when the airline is responsible for the disruption. If the airline cancels your flight or delays it significantly, they must rebook you on their next available flight at no additional cost. This applies even if the next available seat is in a higher fare class. You're not stuck paying change fees or fare differences when the airline causes the problem. Quick recap so far: We've already covered 7 powerful perks that make flying after 65 much easier. Free wheelchair assistance so you never face those long airport walks. Pre-boarding rights that let you settle in before the rush. Flight attendants helping with your carry-ons so you don't risk injury. Medical equipment exemptions so your CPAP or oxygen never counts against baggage limits. TSA Cares, which gives you a personal escort through security. Easier screening for travelers 75 plus with fewer shoes and jackets to remove. And finally, your legal right to free rebooking when delays or cancellations are the airline's fault. And here's the exciting part. The next perks go even deeper, from meal accommodations to hidden protections you can use on your very next flight. But wait, perk number 8 goes even further with overnight accommodations for delays. When an airline cause delay forces you to stay overnight, they must provide hotel vouchers and often meal vouchers too. This doesn't apply to weather delays or other circumstances beyond the airline's control, but mechanical issues, crew scheduling problems, or overbooking situations trigger this requirement. Don't accept a voucher for a discount hotel rate. Demand the full accommodation they're required to provide. Here's perk number 9 that works for every traveler, but becomes especially important for seniors with changing health needs. The 24-hour free cancellation rule requires airlines to give you a full refund if you cancel or change a ticket within 24 hours of booking. This Department of Transportation regulation applies to all flights departing from the United States, giving you a full day to reconsider your travel plans without penalty. Perk number 10 addresses special dietary needs with free special meal requests. Airlines provide diabetic, low-sodium, vegetarian, kosher, and many other special meals at no extra charge when requested in advance. This is particularly valuable for seniors managing health conditions that require specific diets. Call the airline or add the request online when booking, and your special meal will be waiting when the flight attendant serves dinner. Coming up is perk number 11, priority seating accommodations that can make your flight dramatically more comfortable. If you have mobility issues, airlines must provide seating near bathrooms or bulkhead and aisle seating when available. These seats offer more legroom, easier bathroom access, and simpler boarding and deplaning. While airlines can't guarantee specific seats on sold-out flights, they must make reasonable accommodations for your mobility needs. Perk number 12 ensures you don't get lost in massive airport terminals. Free assistance on connecting flights means airline staff and ground crew are required to escort mobility-limited passengers between gates when requested. This is especially valuable during tight connections when you might otherwise miss your flight. The escort service includes transportation via wheelchair or golf cart if needed, and they'll make sure you reach your connecting gate with time to spare. Here's perk number 13 that's crucial for seniors taking medications. Medication exceptions at TSA allow medically necessary liquids over 3.4 ounces and supplies like syringes or ice packs through security when properly declared. Inform the TSA agent at the beginning of screening that you're carrying medical liquids or supplies. They may test the items, but they cannot confiscate medically necessary medications or equipment. Perk number 14 gives you direct access to people who understand senior travel needs. Dedicated disability and senior support phone lines at most major airlines feature shorter wait times and staff specifically trained to handle mobility and medical accommodation requests. These special numbers bypass the general customer service queue and connect you with agents who know exactly what services you're entitled to receive. Now for perk number 15, the most valuable one that extends your assistance beyond takeoff. Free help at destination airport means airlines must provide wheelchair assistance and baggage help on arrival, not just departure. This service continues until you're reunited with your checked luggage and ready to leave the airport. Many seniors don't realize this assistance extends to their arrival airport, missing out on help when they're tired from travel, and most need support. Let me quickly recap all 15 free perks every senior should claim. Wheelchair and mobility assistance gets you through the airport safely. Pre-boarding rights give you stress-free boarding. Carry-on help protects your back and shoulders. Medical equipment exemptions save baggage fees. TSA Cares provides security screening help. Age 75 plus screening adjustments reduce what you remove. Free rebooking during airline cause delays saves change fees. Overnight accommodations cover hotels for major delays. 24-hour cancellation gives you flexibility after booking. Special meal requests accommodate dietary needs. Priority seating provides better comfort. Connecting flight assistance prevents missed connections. Medication exceptions protect your health supplies. Dedicated support lines offer better customer service. And destination airport help continues until you leave the terminal. These aren't favors or special treatment. These are your rights as a passenger, and airlines are required by federal law to provide them. Don't feel embarrassed about requesting what you've already paid for through your ticket price. Senior travel tips like these turn a potentially difficult journey into a comfortable experience where you arrive relaxed and ready to enjoy your destination. The key to claiming these perks is knowing about them in advance and speaking up confidently when you need assistance. Airline staff are trained to provide these services, but they can't read your mind. Whether you're dealing with mobility challenges, medical needs, or just want to make your trip more comfortable, these free airline perks are designed specifically to help travelers like you. Next time you book a flight, remember that flying after 65 comes with advantages the airlines don't advertise, but are legally required to provide. From the moment you arrive at the airport until you collect your bags at your destination, you have rights and services available that can eliminate stress, save money, and make travel enjoyable again. Subscribe now so you never miss another senior travel secret that can save you money and stress every time you fly.